All right, so my guest today is someone I have met before, but when I first met him, I didn't get the chance to really jam out, and that's gonna change today. He is all about the hustle. He's been in many staple TV shows. I'm talking The Good Wife, I'm talking Evil, and of course, Luke Cage. Please welcome my guest, Mike Colter. Welcome to my crib. To my crib. Hey! What's up?
What's up?
How are you?
I'm great. I love the outfit. I love it.
Thank you. You know, I'm trying to vibe out. I'm trying to be a lot more casual. I really love the 20-second delay we have on Zoom right now. We'll just pretend like it's not happening. And it's frozen. Goodbye. Thank you, everybody, for watching. So, do you remember meeting me at the All-Star game? Yeah, I remember you were so fly. Yo, that's crazy! That's crazy that you say that. Yeah, I actually thought you were gonna shoot some free throws, and I thought you should have been on the court for All-Star game. I agree. I totally agree. So if I had to ask a question who do you think has the most popping late night show right now? No bias, just point. Please let this work. This is take 2. Thank you, Wi-Fi God. Thank you so much for your patience in coming back virtually to my house.
My pleasure.
Here's the thing, right? We've actually met before. We met in the 2019 All-Star Game. Do you remember this interaction?
Absolutely. I was starstruck a little bit. I was kind of geeking out, but I didn't say anything. So I had heard about you before, word of mouth, about this YouTube sensation. And I'm too old to be a YouTube guy, right? So I'm like, okay, let me see what's going on. And I saw you and I was like, oh yeah, I can see that. I can see the charisma, I can see the sweetness, the charm, the beauty. No question.
Thank you. Yeah. That is so sweet. Wait, we met in a club, Clay said. It was like a bar.
It was a little crappy little hotel bar because it was like the place was full and there were so many people. I think they were overbooked. So we had this little crappy bar. They were somewhere, and I think you had like a posse.
You're describing me as if I'm very cool. You was just there with your crew, and it's like, oh, did I look this cool? Dang, I need to embrace. First thing I want to ask you about, because I connect so spiritually, tell me everything about your dog.
So my dog is not the typical dog for guys that probably look like me. I have a Maltipoo, and my philosophy is that I protect my dog. My dog doesn't protect me, Full transparency, she's not a rescue dog. And I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Did you hear LA? LA just shuddered. All of LA. I heard people over there. I heard people over there.
I need you to edit that part out, Lily. I need you to edit that part out so the LA audience doesn't hear that. It's like illegal now in LA. She's not a rescue dog, but she's so sweet. She's so sweet. I mean, oh my God. My family's probably got 2 kids now, so she doesn't get the attention that she normally gets. Now it's like she loves me, but her love is up for grabs. She's a little loose now.
Have you found that your dog, because I don't know if you can relate, my dog, Scarborough, he's a small little Chipu Chihuahua Poodle, during quarantine has become so needy.
She got so many walks. I mean, I had never walked my dog so much. My dog, every time, 6 walks a day. I kid you not.
I love how serious we're having this conversation. She got 10, so many walks.
Seriously.
So many
real
walks.
Real talk, so many. Every time she went to tinkle, real dog talk.
So in my stalking of you, I discovered, your dog, which I was obsessed about. I'm like, first question I'm gonna ask. But then I also discovered that you had a lot of jobs before all of this was possible. And I've heard that you also had a hard time letting those jobs go. What did you do? What was your hustle?
Okay, so when I moved to LA, I went through a lot of, hustle jobs. And then eventually I ended up at the Cheesecake Factory for 6 months, right? Then I ended up moving to New York. Let's give Cheesecake Factory.
First of all, Cheesecake Factory, good side hustle, good side hustle.
Let's get that side hustle.
Shout out Brown Bread, shout out. All right.
Come on, shout out Brown Bread. Warm brown bread. So then I moved to New York, and I got this job at a restaurant called Island on the Upper East Side. And I stayed there for about 7 or 8 years. And I was working consistently throughout the time, but because I'm so, patient and also a little scared about my career, I didn't want to leave, prematurely. So I was kind of working, people would come in and recognize me. And I was kind of like, okay, look, this is awkward. But at the same time, I never told anybody I was an actor. So when I walked, I remember the day I left, I finally, I was like, okay, I got a series and I'm going to LA for a bit. All right. So I was like, I never told anybody I was leaving. I didn't have a big party, hey guys, I'm getting out of here. Screw you, and you, I always hated you.
That's a better way to do it for sure, because I absolutely did that. But carry on.
You did that. I had dreams of doing that. I didn't do that. So I did it the classy way. And I said, but I didn't say I was leaving. I said, I'm going for a bit. I may be back.
You're telling me if things go south, you could just go back to Cheesecake
got a
Factory, you
job
could just
there.
pick up a shift. You could just pick up a shift.
The owners always said, you're welcome to come back. They said, you're so happy with your career, everything's going great. But if you ever need a job, they never said that, but I know they would let me come back.
That is, I actually love that so much. And I love that you obviously have this very deep desire to make sure that everything is gravy before moving on. Because I can kind of relate to that of being like, no, I don't want to just pack up my bags. I need to make sure like I'm secure and my stuff is secure and I don't have an ego about it for sure. I think that's so great.
I've done that before, no.
You know, something else I read about you, and it actually pulled a lot of my heartstrings, and I want to ask you about it, is I read in an article that you are so busy, and I relate to this. You're so busy where sometimes you don't have time to enjoy the smaller things in life. And in this article, you were talking about how you have this hammock that you just want to sit in your hammock out front, but you can't find 10 minutes.
I have small kids, and I just don't have time to just lay there and do nothing, because the minute I lay there and do nothing, somebody needs something. You know, it's amazing 10 minutes, what 10 minutes feels like laying in a hammock.
And the reason I'm asking you this is because I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna do like a Big Brother vibe right now. I need some Big Brother advice from you, okay? I am relatively new in late night. It's my second season. Shout out, thank you for watching. But it's a lot. It's a lot. Like, you know, I have to do the show, then I have my YouTube stuff, I have all these other side projects, so I sometimes get overwhelmed. So what I want to ask you is, be real with me. You've been in this game. Is it worth it?
Wow. Do you mean being this busy and being this all that stuff?
Is it worth it? Is what you get from what you do worth not being able to take 10 minutes to sit on a hammock?
Yeah, because the only reason I'll say it's worth it is because the reason I don't have the 10 minutes to do the hammock is because there's something just as fulfilling that I'm doing.
Thank you. I love that. I genuinely needed that, because some days I'm like, what am I doing? I need that reassurance. I appreciate it.
Yeah, what about me? What about me?
Exactly.